Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the fall 2020 academic semester. For this semester, World University of Bangladesh facilities will look different. Will look a different way. We'll work together to maintain online-based education standards while sustaining the academic excellence and personalized attention that is identical with a World University of Bangladesh education system. As you start a new academic semester, take advantage of the many services available in the e-learning system to help you for achieving your full potentiality. As always, all the student services will be available online during the fall semester for my course. Your success is central to our mission at World University of Bangladesh. Many times you have questions or feel unsure how to proceed any lessons in your academic journey, please reach out me immediately. Don't hesitate to knock me. Okay. Now this is the course outline. In this lecture, I will discuss about the mineral identification and necessary references have attested here. Okay. You know, in geology and mineralogy, a mineral or a mineral species is, broadly speaking, a solid chemical compound with a fairly well-defined chemical composition and specific crystal structure, actually, that occurs naturally in pure form. The geological definition of mineral normally excludes compounds that occur only in living beings. Okay. However, some minerals are often biogenic, such as calcite. Okay, are or are organic compounds in the sense of chemistry. Moreover, living beings often synthesize inorganic minerals that also occur in the rock. Okay, this is the rock mixture of minerals, variable properties, and mineral compounds of elements actually fixed properties. That means a number of minerals mixed and composed a rock. Okay. Some natural solid substance without a definite crystalline structure such as opal, obsidian are more properly called mineralites. If a chemical compound may occur naturally with different crystal structure, each structure is considered a different mineral species. Thus, for example, quartz and the stevestite are two different minerals consisting of the same compound, silicon dioxide. Okay, the International Mineralogical Association (IMA) is the generally recognized standard body for the definition and nomenclature of the mineral species. As March 2020, the IMA recognized 5,562 official mineral species out of more than 5,750 proposed of traditional ones. The chemical composition of named mineral species may vary somewhat by the inclusion of some small amounts of impurities. Okay. Besides the essential chemical composition and the crystal structure, the description of a mineral species usually include the common physical properties such as habit, hardness, luster, okay, color, stick, tenacity, cleavage, fracture, like this. In this lecture, you see here the rock properties broadly depend on strength and stability of constituent materials, interlocking and weakness of mineral structure, fracture bedding and larger rock structure. Okay, most rock forming minerals are silicate. Okay, that means most of the rock are formed from silicon dioxide, a compound of oxygen, silicon, and other elements. Rock properties can show extreme variation. It is useful to generalize as in the table below. Rock family: material origin, environmental rocks, texture, rock structure, rock strength. Major types actually. There are three types of rocks, you know: igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic rock. Mineral formation: when the minerals solidify from the liquid state or from in the other way, the yield an internally ordered solid material. This process termed as crystallizations and occurs when many crystals from the independently, okay, increase in size and finally grow together to give a mosaic pattern to it looking. You know, I will brief in written in this lecture the whole lecture, okay. No need to search another way, okay. Crystallizations occur in nature by a solidification of silicate melts or cooling by precipitation of crystals from a water solution by sublimation from the vapor phase and the other solids recrystallizations during the alteration and the metamorphic process, okay. Silicate melts crystallize when the temperature is lower to the point of fusion known as freezing in case of water. This is also known as a language of structural engineering, freezing and thaw, okay, and the solid crystal begin to form. And having more descriptions about the mineral identification, ice crystals forming in water under freezing condition are common example of crystallization by fusion, okay. Magma or molten rock within this earth crust begin to crystallize when its temperature falls down the melting point of certain kind of silicon materials. Actually, this is the process of earth formation. You know from this previous video, this process of crystallization is more complicated than that of ice from water because of one phase or mineral will crystallize out of the meat at a certain temperature, subsequently react with the remaining liquid as cooling process. Precipitation from solution can occur after evaporation of some or all of liquid. A reduction in the liquid volume yields less than the dissolving agents to hold the ions in solution. You know how to dissolve this agent and hold the ions, okay. Significance. What is the significance of mineral identification? Proper identification and classification of rock, masses, and the soil formation permit estimates of their characteristics, properties from correlation. Okay, this is very important to know the mineral identification. If you know the mineral identification, you will have to classify the rocks and minerals, and you have to gain the knowledge of their behavior, of their uses, of their physical properties. Actually, formation of rock and soils have features that provide the basis for the interpretation and the determination of their constituents, and therefore the basis for estimating their engineering properties. In rock masses, properties are related to the characteristics of intact block mass discontinuities such as fracture and cavities, okay, and the degree of weathering. Precise definition of the two general constitutions, rock and soil, they are applicable to all cases are difficult to establish because of the very significant transition zone in which rock is changing to soil or in which a soil formation has acquired rock-like properties or various other conditions. In general terms, the constituents may be defined as follow. Rock. Rock means material of the earth crust composed of one or more materials strongly bonded together that are also little altered by weathering that are fabric or majority of the parent minerals and are still present. You know this lecture is actually taken from the Professor Dr. S.M. Shirazi's sir lecture, okay. Rock groups and classes. Based on their geological aspect, rocks are grouped by origin and as igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic, and classified according to the petrographic characteristics, which include their minerals content, texture, and fabric and light color. Okay, engineering basis. On an engineering basis, rock is often referred to as either interact or in situ. Okay, intact rock refers to a block or fragment of rock free or defects in which its hydraulic and mechanical properties are controlled by the petrographic characteristics of the material, whether in fresh or decomposed state. Okay, classified. From your textbook, you will get a broad classification of geological materials, rock, transition zones, soil, either. Okay, you will get the description like in the rock material is fresh rock intact or non-intact. Okay, Unweathered rock free of fracture and other defects. Unweathered but divided into rocks by fracture. There are many other classification of geological materials. You get it from your textbook in brief. Soil group and classes. Geological basis. Geologically, soils are grouped or classified or identified on number of bases as follows: origin, residual, alluvial, glacial, or sedentary. Okay, made of occurrence, footplane, marine, etc. Okay, texture, particle size, and gradation. Actually, pedology, climate, and morphology. I will discuss about the morphology in brief in the next. This is the references, and this is actually your recommended textbook. You will find everything throughout this textbook. Furthermore, you can go through online site and get help more and more. Okay. Thanks a lot for completing this lesson and your cordial efforts. Thank you very much.